Welcome to Elder of Zion TV. I'm Elder.
I'm Mrs. Elder.
Today we're going to talk about an interesting story I was tipped off on from a user named E. Here you see on the screen a really nice picture of the Negev from someone named Melanie Taryn, who happens to be an associate digital editor for Travel+Leisure magazine. And she put this up on her own Instagram. And it says, I actually should have looked up what the hashtag FBF stands for, but to the Negev, Israel, where the desert extends in all directions, and these ibex join along on your morning run, and it's a very nice picture. There's nothing. It's actually a very beautiful picture. Underneath it, you'll see there's an interesting comment from someone named 85 Till, and it says, "At least Travel+Leisure staff are not afraid to write the word Israel on personal pages." What is he talking about? That's where things get interesting. It seems that the same picture was called one of Travel+Leisure's picks back in November. I believe it was around November 20th. They took the picture and they put it up on they have tons of pictures on Instagram. They
Beautiful.
have many, many pictures on Instagram, Travel+Leisure, and really many stunning pictures. It's a very nice magazine. And what happened is they took this picture from one of their editors and said, here's one of our picks for Friday. It says Fridays are for enjoying the views. And here's the photo courtesy of Melanie Taryn, as we saw before, and the hashtag TL picks, Travel+Leisure picks. However, when it was originally put up, and unfortunately I couldn't find it in cache, but when it was originally put up, it said Negev Desert, Israel.
How about that?
And then people must have complained, and it looks like people did complain about it, and they took off the word Israel.
Really?
Yeah. And then it was noticed by others, and in this screenshot that was taken, again, off of mobile, this person named Maria Diaz said, Israel got taken out, haha, good job, Travel+Leisure. So clearly, people noticed it. And then Suzanne BF said, why did you change the name of the location? The beautiful country on the pic has always been, still is, and will forever be Israel. And someone else named Karame said, put Israel back as the location or I will cancel my subscription. So clearly, they had the word Israel there.
Yeah, I'm glad that there's some dialogue at least going on.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's there were over 100 comments on this picture in the short time it was up.
I know, but I just can't even believe that they took it out of there.
But after these things happened, after all of these comments came about, they got rid of the picture altogether.
Did they really?
Yep, it's gone.
Really?
If you look on the Travel+Leisure site, it is not there anymore. And I looked up, through all of November, I looked for everything. This is, again, 11 weeks ago at this point, but there's still enough things around that you can look, and you can see it clearly existed at one point, and there are sites where you can see caches of the old, Travel+Leisure stuff, but it's, so you could see it existed, you could see people, copied it, but it isn't there now. So,
wow.
So essentially, Travel+Leisure decided that instead of having the headache of having people complain about the word Israel.
I can't even believe this. This is just
and not only that,
unbelievable to me.
It is unbelievable, but not only that, it's in the Negev. It's not even the West Bank. It's not
I know.
Even, this is something that everybody agrees is Israel, except for people who can't stand the fact that you even use the word Israel anywhere. There's people have Israel derangement syndrome, and just the word Israel makes them froth at the mouth. And
yeah, pretty incredible, isn't it?
It really is. It's something else. Now, the weird thing is, I cannot say that Travel+Leisure magazine is anti-Israel in general. They have, on their website, they have nearly 1,000 articles that mention Israel. They have an Israel travel guide here, things not to miss in Israel, when to go, how do you set it up. They have lots of articles about Israel, current events articles. They have, they talk about, and they're, really nice articles. This person's talking about how wonderful Jerusalem is. Feasts of Tel Aviv. There's, people talk about the food. There's, I saw an article about the best breakfasts of the world, and Israel was mentioned in there. Because,
is that right?
Well, anyone who's ever traveled to Israel knows
we've experienced it, but I was going to say.
Knows that the hotels have unbelievable breakfasts, and even the dinky hotels have fantastic breakfasts.
I know, pretty incredible.
Because we've gone to dinky hotels.
Yeah.
But it's.
Hey, listen, just being in the land is great.
It is, but they're incredible. But again, Travel+Leisure is like over here. You can see the definitive guide to Tel Aviv. It's and of course the magazine tries to talk about out of the way places, and they try to to get the travelers to go to talk about interesting things. But it's so it's not like it hates Israel. It doesn't. But it's just amazing that just like we saw recently with a comedian
I know.
who took the word Israel off of his Facebook page as well. Kevin Hart did the same thing. Just somebody complains and he goes, oh, rather than worry about this controversy, I'm just going to take it off altogether. What people like Kevin Hart or like Travel and Leisure magazine don't realize is by pretending to stay away from the controversy,
They're becoming the
they're
controversy.
contributing to the demonization of Israel. They're saying, oh, we don't want to be involved. When they're not involved, they're making a decision. And the decision is an anti-Israel decision. So I hope that people will complain to Travel and Leisure and ask them what's going on. I emailed on Friday to the digital editor as well as this assistant editor who put the original picture up. It's still up there. Nobody replied to me. But this is something that needs to be escalated.
Well, I think that we'll have to have them watch what we're doing and see that we're going to go ahead and bring it into the media to show that they shouldn't have done that. And that we've got a lot of voices too.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't want to sound like, all real elder of Zionish, but it's...
Hey, let's be it, If that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
But nevertheless, this is the sort of thing that's really unacceptable, and it's offensive, and too many people think that by, taking the word Israel off of their posts, that way they're going to be taking, somehow they'll be able to make it all go away, and it won't be a controversy because they want to stay away, because they know the people that hate Israel could get violent. They know the people that hate Israel could actually do something bad to them, and they're more scared of them. But the fact is, this fear is what helps to feed the demonization of Israel.
Well, we're going to have to fix that too.
We will try, and I hope that everybody that's listening and watching will do that as well. Thank you very much. This is Elder.
And this is Mrs. Elder.
And we'll talk to you next time.